The new year is birthday season here at the Space Coast home of Memory Wheel. In celebration of this and the historic Artemis II launch, we present the world's first Sidereal birthday song. Unlike a traditional happy birthday song, this processional tune is somber and thoughtful, evoking the Saturn movement of whole suite The Planets. Is this music too dour and moody for a birthday song? That's up to you, but the answer is probably yes. Other birthday songs may exist in fugue form, I don't know, but this is most certainly the first Sidereal birthday song. What is Sidereal? We all know what a year is. A tropical year, a solar year, another trip around the sun. But there is another way to measure a year. One of the oldest ways to measure a year was not the way we do it today, determining the tricky measurement of when the sun has returned to the same place from our perspective. Traditionally, the much easier line-of-sight observation that the stars have returned to their previous original position was the way years were first measured. The difference is essentially a trip around the sky, not a trip around the sun itself. They are close, but not identical. The time involved is similar but measurably different thanks to our old friend astronomical precession, specifically the precession of the equinoxes, which is a fascinating topic encompassing the slow and continuously changing tilt of the Earth's rotational axis. It takes 20 minutes more each year to return the Earth to the same stellar position. Essentially, to return to the position where the same star is directly overhead takes a bit over 20 additional minutes each year. A sidereal or stellar year is 1 year plus an extra 20 minutes and 24.7 seconds, slightly longer than the standard garden variety year, what they would officially call a mean tropical year. You'll hear the word sidereal pronounced different ways. Sidereal and sidereal are both considered equally correct, but sidereal is the more equal way to pronounce it. So here is my sidereal birthday tune, and my wish that you have a stellar year in every way. And yes, there are lyrics for this, but you'll have to ask for them in the comments. I composed this as a two-part invention as an insufferably young and pretentious 18-year-old. Now that I'm insufferably old and insufferably more pretentious, a recent birthday put me in the corrosively nostalgic mood to arrange, perform, and record it. I had previously made a particular study of Appalachian and Scottish fiddle tunes and their kinship with Baroque and classical forms that both inspired and took inspiration from them. So, I acknowledge the influence and welcome comparisons with the Appalachian and Scottish fiddle repertoire. I believe the tune is entirely mine, but I will cop to cryptomnesia if someone can find an exemplar. Let me point you in a direction of a structural predecessor. The fiddle tune Soldier's Joy, a reel or country dance that predates the Civil War, back to mid-18th century Scotland. The call and response structure is there, but the melody is different. Furthermore, the mood and the mode is entirely opposite. If purists cared enough to analyze this, they might quibble that it's not truly a fugue or fugato structure. You might say that I'm fudging the fugue. But I believe the two-part invention description is still valid, even though this arrangement uses more than two harmonic lines. In closing, here's a little factoid you may enjoy. Even if you're familiar with the direct link between Scottish and Appalachian music by way of direct migration between 1740 and 1775, the two regions share another amazing link thanks to another type of migration, not of people, but of land. 50 million years ago, the Scottish Highlands and the Appalachian Mountains were part of the same range, which began to split apart due to the opening of the North Atlantic Ocean. As the supercontinent Pangaea split, different tectonic plates carried the two continents away from each other, as the North Atlantic slowly filled the gulf between them. But the two regions somehow remained kindred in more ways than one, another testament to the incredible musical legacy of these long-severed, yet arguably reunited territories, separated by miles, but united by soil, sound, and soul.